bedroom rebinu na sam kruya chichire ne kon sayanti aye mawa di bone hu a bedroom ye binu obefa this year my. Once upon a time the PMP died and MPP came. So everything can change within a twinkling of an eye. But the earth you are walking on, the nation you belong to will never change. The fact that you have money and citizenship of another country, so you don't care what happens to where you are coming from, makes you a slave.
Abusiafo, empanifo bu baby se konfo bone kase krombo a otemu bi. Sanso na pani tena fie. E ma nkwadare na aka yebu na nkawefo no opani no oka ho bi. Edin na ma meka sa asemi. Ye wo Ghana hanase na wachi mu ebeto mo nten so se ye bi akosomo dam. Ama chese wo mo a enua no mo voter region die. Akoyira fa ma se kro ni nyina da. Nkronkro ahodo nyina da. Abusiafo enso na kutua fo mu nyina so masama ya rehu yie pa ye nam so ema Nana dankwa kufu adu kopi won abusuafo ka ensembe sese abusuafo ko wi ase no anye nipa pi de ewo man mu sanse o ka onka mayenti a omo nto abama nti ni kwa senka on kwa ko ba ho nanso e Ghana nti ko ba ne san Ghana fo pi na akaseti a na de chiye na ba modin ato ne Africa Christian Council ya omo kwa ho se yan omo ba modin electing new chairman nti omo de ne ko akwakoche eye amampani no na amampani ne nka nche omo anse che ne bo nka nche omo aka che omo so ko omo mpaye e ma Ghana fo ensan ya adwen sanse tu se onipa bi o ba occupy public office bia no sa nipa no corrupt na ye be se mpanifo asofo mpanifo ntimi ahwe na do enima nka nche na enema bi ekoso oman yemu a enye de ekeka ese enye woso bomodi akama ni party na wase because omo ye nipa age so omo nim cho na cho no so Nyankopon ompe bone omo anka no hwe ni din na woni omo kasese na omo to na omo sresre ye nam sko ama captain smart crash ebe dem wo mo eno na age se na dey Rev Lamptey abekasa etia ye amampani ni nsam na kokan water region na Christian Council se ne ma ye kokoso nyina oma ye din ye hwe ha so de ye hu ye e na omo hwe din e na ene ma ye kwa achoacho miwa nso ene ma ye koso no enye fe ni nyina mu ose ono de obi antimi nka we de me kokan e bedi matem kokan e beka se kokan e beka se da bi ene ma ni bi wo so bomoden a so kire obo pempen na woka e ma ni partner wase ene ma bi koso o ma ni mu a enye fe wo ka no chese wonye Kristo ni o na emom no wo ye Ghana ni enti mo modi ankotie chese Rev Lamptey on de on to he se de captain ma beto no he na on de age na eboko na so te wono mabusuafo wo tie pa na so ya mampani na ye pani wo me na ye Christian Council wo tie a man sha be si utras na nisu aso no because ensam na de e da boko so busuafo ano he pa Ghana the legends yenie sunkwa tiebi.
You don't have to scream to be heard. Having a voice does not make you a voice. You can see yourself as a leader of a team, and there will be somebody in the team that everybody listens to, though you are the leader. And I felt sad when I saw a video. I told mommy this morning that I was going to talk about it. Her face changed. And she's looking at me quizzically tonight too. But I'll still say it. Your Excellency, with all humility, who voted for you and who did not vote for you does not matter. The very moment you sit on that chair, you are not a president of MPP. You become a president of Ghana. Because you don't reject the taxes from those who voted against you. So if you still use the taxes of those who voted against you, then political coloring doesn't matter. With all humility, sir, at least you can do yourself a great service to withdraw or retract that statement with all humility. That the people of Mepe and beyond did not vote for you. So if it had to do with those who voted for you, you shouldn't have been there. That is not what a president should say. And I am amazed that nobody. Because we live in times that when you see the wrong and you say it, you would have young men and women who has a future yet to be defined, defending the present future of somebody who is in his or her future. Your future is yet to come. And you are defending the wrong in somebody's future that is here, who does not need a tomorrow to be his or her future. You see, Christianity is not about stomach, it's about generation. And if we remain inward looking, we will mess everything up. Meka, yebe kamasem, yebe didimatem, can you abafeneke, can you abafeneke. I felt sad because Ashanti region and Eastern region gave him victory. But the development John Mahama did for Ashanti region is yet to be outpaced. But he never said they didn't vote for him. So he shouldn't have come there. If you are in power and you still claim the taxes of those, you see, then the constitution should have been structured that don't take taxes from those who didn't vote for you. Then you don't need to do any development there. But if you still take their taxes, you become Ghana. The very moment you sit on that chair, you become Ghana. I don't know what is happening to this nation, and I am saddened at what is going on. The Christian Council is quiet. I'm a Christian, so I'll say Christian Council. Do I even belong to that? Peace Council, quiet. When your stomach leads you, your destination will be the toilet. You can imagine God saying, because, excuse my language, our brothers and sisters who are in Islam are not Christians. So he will not supply them wind or the air to breathe. Will we have living people to win for him? So didn't you see this rather as an opportunity to forget political connotations and who voted for you and be a father? Peradventure, their minds will change. Sir, when growing up, I'm going to give you 5 names that moved me a lot. And those names, you can call me a fanatic, but there was this song that was composed for PMP, which is now NPP, so to speak. The P at the end was brought PNP. You still have 2 P's and 1 N. NPP, you still have 1 N and 2 P's. Just the repositioning of the P. People's National Party. New Patriotic Party. I think it was Victor Usu And there was this song, Monsori, Ghana for Monsori. PMP party, I bedi kunimda. Party, I want to. You know, the JSS people will not remember. As if you know. And the way the party was packaged, though it looked akan, it pleased everybody. What is happening to our politics? When you find yourself on a table, you know nothing about what is on it. You destroy the destiny of those seated to hear from you. Not you, but those seated to hear from you. When you find yourself on a table that you know nothing about the topic for discussion, you don't have a problem, but you rather end up destroying the destiny of those there to listen and learn from you. Ladies and gentlemen, the young ones like us, we need to acquire wisdom and ask for God's grace upon us. Once again, with all humility, Your Excellency, all those affected by the Volta spillage are Ghanaians who pay taxes, and they are all part of the debt that Ghana owns. It's not about who voted for you. And amazingly, the media houses, majority are not talking about this. They are not even talking about what is happening. I've monitored a lot of radio stations, and they are not talking about what is happening to the people in the Volta region by the Volta Dam spillage. They are not talking about it. Yes, NDC had a press conference yesterday. I can say they should have rather been concerned about people who are dying there and create awareness that something is happening. I listened to BBC today. Thousands of people have been rendered homeless when we don't have war in Ghana. And nobody is talking about it. Radio stations, nobody is talking about, only few. And even the few that are talking about it, they talk about just 2 minutes and they leave it. You know why? Because there is more money in noise making. Now we enjoy arguments on our radio stations from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Unproductive. And that is the time Trotro has passengers who are listening to radio. Taxi, listening to radio. In the home, your radio is on. Arguments that will not put food, that will not give life. Thousands of people. Go back and check the videos. Houses submerged. Story buildings, you only have the first floor remaining. People migrating on canoes. And they are passing, seeing the roof of the building they used to live in. And it is not declared a national disaster. I don't think I have to preach tonight. If I will use this platform to create that awareness, praise God. Somebody will say, is it part of the Bible? No. The Bible is suspending in the air. It is not on the ground with me. Bible church will call you me. Ni mi money here in ye shipon. You walk about Nina me Bible and number canile. I will read the Bible. Are you hearing me? So when I am dead, who will read it? What is happening to Ghana? It is like we are on autopilot. Nobody cares. What can. It's like everybody is so tired. Because when you flog a dead goat, You are wasting your energy. One of my sons sent me a video. My media team, they are so shambo. I wanted to give them the video. You can imagine being asleep. And just when you are going to breathe in, you are drowning in water. What time will you wake up? How will you salvage anything of yours? And let me tell you something. Any house that has been submerged will never be the same again after the recession of the water. It will all be broken down. When you go live in it, it will break on you. Be it a story building. So it is a national disaster running into billions of cities. And we are not talking about it. We have radio stations that are so loud that even when you are asleep, their morning introduction alone will force themselves to put the radio you put off. The morning introduction will put the radio on by itself. Only few media houses have sent their journalists there to do video, and as if they have been gagged. Don't show it. The same Ghana that when you hear brrr, bam, 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 you feel so proud to be a Ghanaian. I won't say this in English. Those who understand Ga, let them interpret it. Kagbe ye shemo ye jumling laje wala hebese namodon. Wan shaheko nini namohehia fe wala. For what shall it profit a man? Will you be buried in the air? Even if you are buried in the most expensive grave, you are still dead. And that grave will not give you life back. If you die in the air, no bed. No bed, though their place of convenience is the air. When they die, they still fall to the ground. Monkey kanko. Ghana. I remember when there was a flood. By then I was living at Avino. Our late President Jerry John Rawlings sat on these dinghies and was rescuing people. I remember the Circle disaster. John Mama was not in the country. He stopped everything. Came down. None of them sounded political. I remember President Kufuor. That was during the stadium disaster. He wasn't in town. He came down. He did not sound political. Where is the word forgiveness? Oh, so from 2020, you still remember that they didn't vote for you. But you have been taking taxes from 2020. You couldn't let go after still being the president. You still have to say it. Pay back still. This is enough statement for the people to even know that whatever you bring is not what you should have brought. They did not open the voter Bakosombodam. Whoever gave the instruction was put there by you. So definitely you might have been consulted. Oh, somebody will say, but they were informed. If truly information went down properly, you say, now see, and you won't even follow. A diabetes, so wouldn't you be uncountable, dear mouth? If any uncle become on what you know, I'm Yakuno. Samuel also sang a song. So penny if you no see she funny one. A bedroom rebinu, na some cruya chichre ne com. Say antia mawa di boni hua. Bedroom ye binu about this year, my ye. Me dear me wo way. Me see me dreaming me who. How many of you know that song? Oko tre my benin to nyum yinchrew. Especially from me dreaming me who to Okutre ko Unimeko. A dua ponche any dia then you will know Anglo man is singing this song. My pain is the young ones who talk like they don't see their future. Who talk like they are not aware that politics will pass, but Ghana will still be here. Who talk like once upon a time CPP was reigning. Like once upon a time there was UNC. Pauli. Today, once upon a time the PMP died and MPP came. So everything can change within a twinkling of an eye. But the earth you are walking on, the nation you belong to will never change. No matter how much you hate Ghana outside there, something on the inside of you will still remind you you are a Ghanaian. When you behave like because you are rich, so you are not a Ghanaian, you are the slave. This is too deep. The fact that you have money and citizenship of another country, so you don't care what happens to where you are coming from, makes you a slave. For even the blacks in America, who are black Americans, still don't feel belonging. We fight each other. Let one person's bad case come out. Ghana, we will chew you like chewing gum. People will take it like World Cup. Some even don't know you, but they will add up. But when something good about somebody happens, they will not talk. They will not say it. And anything you don't celebrate does not last. So because we don't honor good things, good doesn't last. Hello, I thought I had finished, but when I got here, something started coming. Look, out of 10 people you meet, 8 will tell you it is not okay.
Chemical TV, yeah. Chemical TV, anything goes. Chemical TV, for quality entertainment. Chemical TV, at the room. Chemical TV.